California's report students how to put it together in a folder. You should have a 3-ring binder, and you should buy a white color because it looks more pretty. And you should have a pocket slip in the front because it will help look more neater. And then the first thing what you're going to do, I'm going to send you a template, and you have to make a cover page. So you have to make a cover page like the child made. You can cut out pictures from California, and then you will write, there will be a slot for you to write your name, and the pictures should be from California, not any other state. And you can put the names if you want: Hollywood, Redwood Tree. This is Griffith Observatory. And then you can slip this page neatly inside your front of your folder, 3-ring binder. Then the next page is your title page. The title page, I'm going to give you a template. You will have to write your name, and then you slip into a transparency, or not a transparency, a transparent sleeve. So, and then it's June 1st, 2020. And then you slip it into a, so it'll protect it so you can save it like a album, photo album. Then next page, I'm going to give you a table of content, exactly the same format. Ms. Atkins was gracious to type it for us and make the template. So if you see her, say thank you. And then this is the divider. Divider, you can write it Native Indians. I'll send some white pages for you, and then computer papers, and then you can draw a picture, or you will find a picture of a Native American and paste it here. So make a divider, because that introduces you to your report, and that's the report. They did a single space, but you did double space. That's fine. And you will make sure you're indented and the paragraphs look like a paragraph on a note sheet. And this is your cursive grade. And then this side, on the back side, you can use it to put your other paragraphs. Then the next report is Explorer. So again, you can type it or write it and have a picture of an explorer, or can draw it, or you can find a picture. Then that's the report of the explorer. The first paragraph I gave you, the second paragraph is Christopher Columbus. And then the next paragraph, if you did Francis Drake. And then the last paragraph, you compare and contrast your the two explorers. And here this child writes 2 sentences. Make sure your concluding paragraph has something that you learned from it, like Columbus and Drake were both famous sailors. They were both great men. It should have no I's and me's and only... Okay, the next one is mission report. And you children did fill in the blanks. So you put in the filling blanks paper inside the transparent sleeves. And then these children wrote it down, all their report. Okay. Then the timeline. You can make a timeline like how this child did, or you can make your own creation. Then timeline is all the starting from the 16th century, 1 sentence about an event and another event, 3 events. And so it has a whole page till, I think they did 4. And then the appendix is at the back for them, but your appendix would be 1 on each sheet. So their appendix is a paragraph, but you can do it on different sheets. We had to do some variation because we are doing online learning, and so you're not in the classroom, so there will be some difference. But the format is the same. Government, you find a government, you write down government, and then show a picture of a Capitol building, or Senator's house, or Supreme Court, or something. That's fine. And then there's your fill in the blanks government report. And then you put the pictures of your the senators. It might be big, so you have to make sure that you cut it out from the side, but be very neat and clean in putting the pictures in of Senator Kamala Harris and Senator Dianne Feinstein's pictures and Governor Gavin's pictures. So all that should be in the government report. Then we're going on agriculture. Agriculture, you title it agriculture, and then you put a picture of agriculture, and then you will write the report. You write it in your best cursive. It's the same report that you children are doing. The same report. Now you have another report in between. It's tourism. You children did tourism, so you put in tourism. Then he put the map of agriculture, but we don't, because you guys are not with me, so I cannot do the map of California, the agriculture map. But if you can find a map of California online, you can print it out and put it in, showing all the different vegetables and fruits and the livestock that are in California. Make sure you make a legend, and then you make symbols to coordinate this. This means forest, and these little things means fruit. You can show olives or different almonds and prunes and corn and potatoes and tomatoes and all the different things, asparagus and alfalfa that grows in here too, hay and livestock, so cows and buffaloes and goats and sheep and lamb. Okay, and then the state symbol. You can put state symbol, and then if you can print out a copy, or you can make a grizzly bear or California poppy, something state symbol, just a divider to introduce your topic. Then you have this page which tells all the symbols of California together. So make sure when you fill it up, make sure you write the state flower is poppy, because now you know it's golden poppy. The state capital is Sacramento. The state flag was adopted in 1861. So make sure you write that. State bird is quail. Make sure it looks good. And then here says Eureka means it is found. It is found. And California bird, you guys have it, I think. And then there should be a little description about what the state bird is. Here it says our state bird is a valley quail. We designated the valley quail for our state bird in 1931. Quail has a distinctive black plume on its head and a black bill. They call it many names like California petrarch or California quail and all the rest you can. Okay, then going on the state seal. You can explain some of the different things found on the state seal. Very important. All official documents of California has the state seal on it. One of the state symbol is the state seal. We adopted in 1849. There are 31 stars showing that this was a 31 state to be admitted into the Union. Sierra Nevada stands for nature, and you can see the rest. Okay, this is golden poppy. You guys have it too. Now you should look around. There should be a lot of golden poppy around your neighborhood, because that's one of the most found flower. And remember last year there were so many golden poppies in the San Bernardino Mountains. Okay, and that is the description of the state flower. And this is the California Republic flag. And you have it too. And then you have to write a description. Then illustration, which I didn't talk about, but illustration means pictures around California. So if you have pictures from yours in your album, or if you go to AAA office, you can get travel books of California and find pictures. Or you can print out pictures, but make sure you have a caption. So there was 3 pages the children did in the computer lab. Now you don't have a computer lab, so you can do teacher online learning and find pictures. Disneyland, Universal Studios. And then this part is your rough draft. So all your rough drafts should go at the back of the. One thing missing is after this is the bibliography, but because our school was closed because of COVID-19, we don't have a bibliography. The books that we used for doing a report. Here is all the rough drafts go at the back. Well, I did give you these maps, so if you have the maps, put the maps in. And that is the world map where you show where North America and California is. So this way, all the 7 continents, and you can write North America over here and show California is in here.
This is North America.
Oh, North America. Oh, sorry. This is North America. This is South America. Yeah. This is South America, and California is in North America. North America, not in South America. Okay. And then write all this. You should have done this before. I think you guys have it. And then this is the physical map of California, which you did with me, and I gave it to you, showing all the Central Valley and the mountains and Sacramento. Then this child put in Sacramento, California, average monthly high and low temperature and precipitation. Okay. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do it because you were not here. So, rough draft. All the rough drafts go in the segment saying rough draft. So put all your note cards and all your rough draft in here. There are points for rough draft. There are 10 points for it. So you should have a rough draft of Native American. You should have a rough draft of Explorer with all his note cards. You should have a mission. You may not have, but this kids had it. Okay. Native American, the timeline, you should have your rough draft. The government you may not have, but you may have appendix rough draft. Agriculture, you may have a rough draft. Put the note cards in. Also, you may have tourism. So all this is the rough draft. And then at the top, if you see, this child put tabs on it. A, B, C, D, E, F. I think G is lost. H, I, J. These are little construction paper, little things that he made using tape. And you can do it on the side or you can do it on the top. You can do either way. Tabs help you to find, you look at the table content, and then it says government report is E. So you just open this and you can find government report. That's why tabs help you to find places faster what you're looking for. And this is the state notebook. You can even put a little Sacramento inside because there is a slip here too. And you can put a slip at the back where you can write, something about yourself or something. You can do because there's a slip back here too. And this would be a keepsake album of your work in 4th grade, like a portfolio of your state report. And this is English and history grade is in it. So make sure do it well. And I will do your YouTube for each child when you turn it in. Thank you, and do your best.